Tonight's episode of the 31st Lap Podcast is brought to you by Demico, Chrysler, Dodge Jeep, and Ram, serving the Finger Lakes since 1963. And Creekside Entertainment for your DJ, karaoke, and photo booth needs. Think Creekside. And DIRTtrackDigest.com. If it's on dirt, it's on Dirt Track Digest.
This is the 31st Lap Podcast, recorded live in the studios of FingerLakes1.com in downtown Seneca Falls, New York. And now, your host, Chris Marquardt.
Good afternoon, good evening, good day, whatever you choose to listen in to episode number 87 of the 31st Lap. I'm Chris Marquardt. Once again, the 31st Lap brought to you by Demico, Chrysler, Dodge Jeep, and connected to you fans by Creekside Entertainment, DJ.com. We got everybody back in the house tonight. We've got Rich Post busy frantically tweeting away that the show's about to start. I surprised him. We started a minute or two early. There's Rich. Don't use all your words at once, Rich. And then we've got John.
I'm still pissed off I broke my phone.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yo, I'm here too.
Yep, there's John. There's
Hello,
John.
everybody out there in internet land.
And I am pretty sure that the live chat is going to be going crazy because Mrs. Dragon is kind of in the camera frame. And then we got Mike back here tonight. Mike's been had a busy week, recruiting drivers from all over New York to come in and be part of this. Stewart Friesen, winner of the Coal Cup. And then we've got Danny Creeden, the small block champion from over in Middletown, is going to be joining us a little bit later on.
Yep.
Boy, you guys are flat tonight. What is going on?
You're supposed to be carrying us.
I know. Well,
I'm back to work now. Like, reality has set in officially. Like, my life went from being like the coolest life ever to like
to back to being
existing.
Mike Mallet.
Back to being reality.
I put you down as some references, by the way. So if you get anybody calling,
I'll tell him you're an a-hole.
Thank you. That's awesome. Perfect.
I'm pretty certain that's exactly what he was looking for.
That dude, he's an a-hole. Like, if you're running a store that sells a-holes, he is your man.
Wow.
What are friends for?
I know I was going to regret that.
Sorry, I had it too.
I was going to put John down, but I figured the conversation would start. Listen.
Listen,
and it would all go downhill. I'll go downhill from there.
Listen, dude, I don't know why you're calling me. It's before noon, and I'm not out of bed.
Unless you're giving away Miller Lite, hang up now.
Tell you, I wish I slept till noon today. I'm freaking tired as hell.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were you crazy kids up doing last night?
I didn't sleep a wink last night because...
good for you.
No, I told Mike on the way here. Last night, our whole area lost power last night at like 7:30, and it didn't come on until like 2:30. So it was late, or it wasn't that late. I normally go to bed late, so
you could
last night there was nothing to do, so we went to bed earlier than normal, and I slept for like an hour and a half, and then I woke up at like, I don't know, it was like midnight, 1 o'clock, and I couldn't go back to sleep. So then I was awake all friggin' night. I finally dozed off at about 5:30 and then woke up at 10.
He was up all night, all upset that he couldn't watch hot laps that he
I'm dragging ass today. No, that's tomorrow. 10 o'clock.
Perfect, yeah. You'll be up just in time.
So I'm dragging ass today because...
I'm sorry to hear that.
I didn't sleep at all last night.
I slept.
I didn't.
I was asleep.
What time do you go to bed during the school year anyway?
Me?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
He goes to bed late.
Yeah.
Yeah?
For having to get up early, he goes to bed late.
Yeah, I'm a midnight kind of guy.
Yeah, I am too. I'm a night owl. Even when I was, when I was working full time, I was always up till midnight, whatever, and still get up 6.
Yeah.
Burn the midnight oil.
Yep. I've been up till between 1:30 and 2 all week editing videos.
Yes.
Kind of part of the summer plan.
Well, now you're full time, right?
More or less, yeah. Yeah, we still got a couple days left to work on that, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming full force. We're launching a new. We're working on some new content for Finger Lakes 1. We've got the magazine, which is due back from the printers fairly soon. They had some margin issues. Never been so particular. Yeah, I designed my own templates for Derby Inc. magazine, and then did the layout on that based on the parameters that they gave me. But their templates were either off-center or whatever. They might hedge a page more towards the left if it's a odd number page, and more to the right if it's even. So my template was off slightly, so I had to redo a couple pages. But I mean, figure for the first time I've ever tried doing it, laying out 14 out of 16 pages dead on, I felt pretty good.
16?
Nice.
Not bad.
16 pages, yeah.
60.
16.
You're doing
1/6
something else
full color.
again now, too, aren't you? I see something today about something new.
There's some new stuff coming. There's some.
Would
new
it
stuff
have
coming.
anything to do with this building?
It would have
desk?
to do with yeah. It would. Yeah. We were kind of keeping it under wraps until the rest of the stuff comes together with DerbyParts.com. Smashmasters is going to be involved. We're trying to get Derby Tees involved, and everybody can hate on me all you want, but you know something that's going to happen, and whether you like it or not, it's coming.
Still a dork.
Pretty much.
That's
crash
fine
course
because you have your own
the crash
your
course
own crowd
podcast.
and
Yeah,
your own
it's,
niche
yeah,
there,
it's
just
a completely different.
just like racing does.
It's a
It's like the
complete.
7 people that listen to this show.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Wait, sorry, 6.
Yeah, 6 people. Yeah, we got 11 people, and I'm related to 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Crash Course Derby podcast, what we're going to have is we're going to have local drivers in here. We're going to have national people on the phone. We're going to be talking to vendors and stuff like that. So that's probably coming in October is when that's going to launch. There's discussion. It might be bi-weekly. It might be weekly, depending on the availability of some of the folks that are going to be co-hosting the first 4 episodes or so. But there's a demand for it. There's nothing out there like it.
Right.
And if DerbyParts.com gets on board, there's going to be a bunch of Facebook pages that are going to be carrying it. Plus, there's going to be WeCrash.com and then DerbyParts.com out of Nebraska. So, I mean,
What parts do you need for a derby?
you can get engine
You know what?
cradles.
This might be the most time we've ever spent on this.
I know, and I'm getting sick.
Does it hurt?
I'm getting
It's
sick.
really, yeah, the
Kinda-
pizza's kind of
Yeah.
gurgling on my stomach. But
I'm getting sick.
what,
The fact you guys
parts
are
do you
asking
buy
questions.
for a
'cause
derby? What do
I'm
you
waiting-
buy? I thought
I'm-
you just went to a junkyard and got
I'm-
crap.
I'm waiting
Then you
for-
welded stuff onto it.
I'm waiting for the punchline, to be honest.
That's what I'm asking. Okay, Derby Parts. I gotta check this out.
Pull up DerbyParts.com.
I'm gonna.
Engine cradles, stacks, training protectors, gas tank
Stacks?
protectors. Yeah, engine stacks. You put headers.
Parts.com.
DerbyParts.com.
I thought those were just like welded like tubes.
No,
Look at
these
this.
are custom made for performance stuff. This is
I'm gonna buy a
Sophisticated stuff.
$300 bell housing to go destroy it.
well, you don't destroy it. That's the point of buying a $300 bell house.
What are you gonna
That
do
one
with it?
lasts more.
You put that on the transmission and make that up to the engine, and it's more resilient. It's not going to crack. If
There'd be tie rods, only $200.
tie rods, that's for the front end of the
God.
Crown Vic, most likely. If those are the ones I'm thinking of,
Headers are $300. I mean, I might as well just go racing.
they might as well.
Holy crap!
Some of those,
All right,
some of
there
those
we
cars
go.
have a lot of money wrapped up in them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To win
That
$500.
that one I went to last year with him, it was insane. Some of those cars
We've been to bigger
to wreck
centers.
them all up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done with the Derby.
Okay,
Next.
good.
Well,
I got really uncomfortable there for a
You
minute.
know
I
what?
didn't know
From
what
one
to do.
Derby to another, let's talk about NASCAR.
I hope
Oh.
I hope for your sake,
rather
Chris,
talk
everything
about
goes.
derbies.
I hope everything
Well,
goes well
thank you.
for you.
Thank you. I'm looking for. I'm really
shut up!
excited.
You don't care.
No, I do.
Such an
I know.
ass kisser.
I do. I know he likes that stuff.
Suck up.
I know he likes that stuff, so I hope he does well with it.
I was
Well,
thinking
of course
maybe you were hoping that it would work out since I kind of bet the farm on it. But
Well, that too. But
If
no.
not, hope you got
No,
an
I
extra
know,
room.
I know you really enjoy that stuff, so I hope that everything
I do.
goes well.
I am as nutty for a derby car as Mike is for a sprint car.
I know. I that one time I went with you were as giddy as I am when I go to the Chili Bowl. It was weird. I'm like, this is a demo, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, they're fun and it's cool, but he was giddy all day.
like a little kid in a candy store.
Yes,
Make junk, get
it would be
famous,
like
Smash
you
Down
going to
Firefly.
Knoxville.
Okay. All
That's
right.
the way it was. And if he enjoys it that much, God bless him. To each his own, you know. We all have our own things,
Yep.
so hopefully everything works out.
I hope so. There's a lot of ground support for it. I mean, I launched the magazine Facebook page on a Friday, and by that Monday morning, it had 850 likes, and now it's gone up over 1,000. The magazine, which an issue hasn't even been published yet, of Derby Inc. Live it, breathe it, be it Derby Inc., a division of Smashed Empire Media.
Well, he's getting all of his plugs that he hasn't
Insert plug
had
here.
for the last 2 years in on this show.
Ready,
The-
Go.
That magazine hasn't even come out yet, and we've got subscriptions in California, Montana, Minnesota, Iowa, Michigan, Wisconsin, Texas, Arkansas, Nebraska, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, New Hampshire. I mean,
So John really is sucking up to get on the gravy train.
The gravy train.
well, wow, that's
Hey, if it's
I
got
do-
a following like that now, and he hasn't even.
I know, we haven't-
I do like
yeah, we
gravy
went
on my
over that.
potatoes, but I have a feeling.
I mean, the
there's
magazine.
not much gravy right now.
There's not. The magazine's been around for less than a month. I mean, really, from concept to where we are right now, it went from idea less than a month ago to it's at the press right now, and it already has more likes on Facebook, more fan connections on Facebook than Smashed Empire Films, which has been around for 3 years.
Yeah.
Which I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I got my Facebook page for the Fantasy League, and he got more likes in one day for that thing than I got my Fantasy League page.
No, Mike, don't touch it.
Are we still going with this?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike.
Don't
I
Big
was
news.
zoning out there. I didn't know. I
It's
was
the
zoning
pizza.
out. Oh.
Big news for Dirt Track
Nope,
Digest?
not yet.
No?
Not till 8 o'clock.
I'm sorry.
Oh, see how you are?
Yeah,
man.
I like it. I want to.
Oh.
Listen,
There
I gotta
is
keep,
big news.
I've got to keep
but you
the
have to
6
wait
people
for
that
it.
are here to hear the announcement on board for at least 45 minutes. Got to keep our ratings.
All the people that don't already know about it?
Yes.
The 6 people that don't already know about it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I gotta work it. Gotta work it.
I know. I've known for like 3 months.
Yeah, I know. We've had it pretty much done, but it's more fun to to build the suspense.
So where was it? You wanted to go from one mess to another, you said?
Yeah, we go from that to NASCAR.
Shifting
now
gears
only
to
got,
NASCAR?
Now we only got 6 minutes. That ain't enough time.
All right.
Is it?
Who we call? No, not to talk about the whole NASCAR.
We can
debacle.
tease
Yeah.
it. I mean, what about...
Well, we're talking.
Give us a breakdown on the Coal Cup.
Okay. We raced.
All right.
Twice.
We had 52 cars, which is
Crazy.
awesome. Saturday night, the track was stupid fast because it rained.
It was. Yeah.
It-
wet all
well,
day.
let me rephrase it. It was damp all day.
Yes.
It never really rained at Utica. Like, you saw the radar. It never really rained. Like, the radar was green, and there was nothing. I'm like...
Which was the exact opposite of Glenridge. The radar said there was nothing, and it was sprinkling all day.
Right. Yeah, so...
Yeah, Saturday. How great was Saturday? 30% chance of rain. It's like...
turned into a 150% chance of rain because it rained. And then we raced, got up to the 5th heat, and it rained on lap 2. Then we waited an hour for the rain to get through. And then we packed the track. We got it back. We came out. We literally did maybe a lap, and then, it rained again. And there was nothing on the radar at that point. And then finally the little lake effect stuff popped up and wiped us out. So we came back Sunday. 30 cars came back. A bunch of guys went home just if they weren't in the A main already or if they were, traveling a long distance.
shots,
Yeah,
long
they just
distance
said,
travel.
you know what, let's go home and we'll worry about it then. But it was pretty freaking awesome. I mean, the race itself was good. I mean, Stewie led most of it before Poirier passed him with like 6 to go or 5 to go. And then Poirier did something I've never seen Steve Poirier do. Screwed up
saw
on
your
the
article.
last lap. The last lap, on the last turn, he went in behind Jeff Cook, and it sucked the air off the nose, and the car pushed up, and Stewie went by him, and Stewie won. Unbelievable finish. I mean, I've never seen Poirier screw up. I was like, you're announcing it, and you're in shock as to what just happened.
In a sprint car, I suppose you're probably referencing.
Yeah, so it's, it was one of the
GT's comment. If you're in live
stepped on
chat,
his Peter pretty good there. Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. So
brilliant.
But you never see that. You never see Steve Poirier make a mistake. Like, he's usually perfect. I did say to his, I said to his crew chief Kevin Levy's good luck. The Canadian Sprint Car Nationals this weekend at Ashweekend. He's like, oh no, we'll get it back. Don't worry. So they're already looking ahead. I mean, Poirier is a former winner of this race and the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals. Multi-time winner, actually. And, so that's this weekend. Guys are out there practicing, I think, tonight. And then tomorrow they have some weird format.
Preliminary stuff.
Yeah, and then Saturday's the day. I know Dean and the gang from ESS are going. Me, personally, I'm going to Sealands Grove for the Jim Nace Memorial National Open for the 410 sprint cars.
What a dork.
What, Dean making fun of you?
No, this nitwit next to me. You see the stupid chat room.
Yeah, I see it.
They're trying to start some stupid poll, and she spelled pole, P-O-L-E. Duh.
There you go.
It's 2 L's.
Good job.
You married her, idiot. You're making fun of her.
Yeah, idiot.
I'm just in a name-calling mood tonight. Can't help it. But, no.
Yeah, fart knocker.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah, that one. What was that? I haven't called somebody that or heard that in
Dug
a long
that out
time.
of the bag.
Now, what
Wow.
show they used to call people fart knockers?
Wasn't that Beavis and Butthead?
It had to be Beavis
I
and
believe
Butthead.
it was.
It had to be.
It's going to take the poll, all right.
Poll. Yes. Yes. That actually follows up one of the questions.
Yeah, what race was that for?
Yeah.
Good grief.
I don't know, but it was a short race.
Seriously?
Wow. We are.
Oh,
Wow.
downhill.
Okay,
Yeah, it's been
so-
that kind of night. So, but yeah.
Who and when are we got on the line first?
Oh, we got Stu at first, 7:30.
It's past 7:30.
It's
No,
not
it's
past
7:28 or 7:29 by the official clock on the
Gotcha.
wall over there.
We're going to run the official clock on the wall.
Yeah, just give him a call. Well, that way we can, because we got them stacked up here. We are 3 wide. 3 wide as they come off the turn. So we got a lot to cover, a lot to get through.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, we are really entertaining tonight. We suck.
Flat out tonight, boys.
Yeah, we are flat out tired.
Woo!
Alrighty
then.
Great. You guys are great.
Man, what do we got? A month till Super Dirt Week?
Can you believe it?
Cannot
I mean,
believe it.
that seems like it's awful close to me.
As much as I love going to Super Dirt Week, slow the frig down.
Dude, it might as well just snow already. Let's just snow. Get it over with.
I know the trees are changing so
it's like,
fast this year. I've seen it.
that
I'm like,
sucks.
yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, but you know what? I like fall. I like the temperature. Like tomorrow night, I probably won't like the temperatures. I'm standing in the pit area at I-88 Speedway, freezing my butt off like I did last Saturday or last Friday.
Pay no attention.
It was good. Last week was good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be cool.
It was in
This
the
weekend,
50s.
isn't it?
Yeah, 50s at night. Which at this time of the year feels like it feels like it could be snowing to you because you're so used to.
Yeah, your teeth are chattering. You're
Yeah.
breaking teeth off.
Yeah,
I mean, it is mid-September. It's supposed to get cool at night.
Yeah,
It's
why
just
is it though?
What's the game plan for Super Dirt Week anyway? I mean, if we're 4 weeks before it, so at least we'd be able to have a chance of getting a jump on it. Are we going to do something with Super Dirt?
I don't know.
Supposed to be, right?
We'd like to.
I'm assuming.
We'd like to.
I'll be doing a lot of Super Dirt Week. You know, just tell me what time I can fit this in. And
I'm gonna have time.
Yeah, it's not like you're working. You know, Bob must be on the same schedule.
I'll give you a call at 10 o'clock. Make sure you're up.
No problem. Super Dirt Week, I get up earlier than I do at home, though. That's the sad part.
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah. Yeah. That's usually how it goes, though. When you're
Oh, yeah.
something that you actually want to do.
Yeah.
You don't
if
want
I
to
want
wait
to
your
go
time
watch
sleep.
practice and stuff, you have to
Yeah.
get up early and get going because they hit the track like 9, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. I will not be hitting the track at 9, 10 o'clock.
If you do, it's because you haven't been to bed yet.
Yeah, that's usually how Super Dirt Week works. But well, we just briefly chatted about it, and now joining us on the Creekside Entertainment Hotline is the winner of the Coal Cup on Sunday night at the Utica Rome Speedway, the 2-day show, Mr. Stewart Friesen. And Stu, as always, thanks a lot for taking time to be on tonight, and congratulations on the Coal Cup victory.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me. I really appreciate it, and thanks as well for the congrats. It was a pretty cool race, and definitely neat to be on top of it.
You know, let's just get right to it. Take us through that last lap. Well, take us through those last 5 laps. You know, Steve gets a good restart, gets by you on the outside, which is almost shocking because, you know, we didn't see a lot of guys be able to make that groove work. It was good early, but then he uses it on the restart, gets by you, and then Steve Poirier made a mistake, you know, last turn, you know, to help you get the win. I mean, what goes through your mind?
It was pretty crazy. It was a wild finish. You know, like you said, there was just enough brown, you know, a little bit of bite left on the top of 3 and 4 at the end of the race, and I had given up on it. And you know, especially when we were coming up through and we were lapping cars and stuff, there was nobody really up there using it. And he found that stuff on the restart, and you know, my jaw dropped when he got a little bit of a run and went around the top of me, and you know, we just had to play catch up after that. So I rolled the wing back a little bit more, and you know, kind of charged back after him, and you know, he was able to get out to a 5 or 6 car length lead, and we came down and got the white flag, and you know, he still had probably 4 car lengths. We kind of evened out with 2 to go, and I think I made maybe a car length back. It felt like, you know, coming to white, and you know, it was just kind of one of those things where I think we were out of time, and we got up into lap traffic, and I ran it into turn 3 about as hard as I could, and you know, fortunately for me, he got you know, kind of bottled up behind a car there and got some dirty air, and he just had to check up for a moment, and it was enough for us to slip by. So really cool, you know. Without the caution, I think we had it, you know, kind of in the bag, and we were just kind of cruising, lapping cars there. The car was really, really good, and you know, made kind of an exciting end of it. So definitely happy we came out on top, and you know, definitely really proud of Doug Emery and his team, and Barb Patterson. It's a great group that we got there with the sprint car team, and I'm just fortunate that, you know, Doug picked me to put in at the beginning of the year.
You know, the Coal Cup, you know, there's not a lot of big-name sprint car races here in New York, you know, especially for the 360 sprint cars. You know, the first one, you know, we look at your history at Utica Rome. I mean, you're the all-time, you know, I mentioned this in Victory Lane, you're the all-time winningest modified driver there. You achieved that this year, you know, another track title this year. And now the Coal Cup victory, you know, the first ever Coal Cup. I mean, how special is that? And how neat was it that Mr. Cole, Gene Cole, actually came down on the track to present this trophy? That's something he never does.
That was pretty cool. You know, I didn't really realize that he's never went down there and made a presentation. until he told me. He said, God damn it, Friesen, you dragged me out of the tower for this. He goes, I had to come down here and give you this stupid trophy, and that's just the way he is, and it's pretty cool. It was neat, there's a lot of neat pictures of me and him, and I've known Gene, and he helped me out in my race team, back in 06 and 07 when I was, just getting started and kind of got on my own there, and made sure that I had the stuff I needed to get to Utica Rome on Sundays, and fast forward, 7-8 years later, and I'm racing with Tommy Cullen, and he's just putting everything right into that speedway right now, and it's one of the premier tracks in New York, the best track to race, as far as a Sunday night venue, and really one of the only tracks that can make a Sunday night race night work, and it's pretty cool what they've done with that Coal Cup deal and having a premier 360 sprint race. I think with the way sprint car racing has kind of evolved, in the New York State and stuff, it was long overdue for a race like that of that nature, and draw some Pennsylvania guys up, to draw the URC guys up, Stillwagon in that group, and it was pretty cool. So to be a part of that, and just to be a part of it in general, and then let alone win the damn thing, was pretty darn cool.
So, 4 feature wins this year. You won at Brewerton, Albany, Saratoga, I-88, Utica Rome in a sprint car. Is there aspirations to someday, you ran the 410 too, with the All-Stars and the Outlaws. Is there aspirations to say, all right, I love the modified, but if the ride came along to go race in sprint cars, where are you going to go?
I think so. I think it was something I definitely keep my eyes open to, and something I'd like to do. But right now with the modified deal with Tad Parks and Tommy Cullen, Jeff Daly behind me right now with the modified stuff, it's tough not to give that 110% right now and just kind of fill in the rest with the sprint car. But we were able to do a couple 410 races this year. I borrowed a motor from Jess, and one of her like kind of third string motor, and we ran half decent. So it was something that we'll look at in the future, I should say, and just kind of see what happens if we can get hooked up with somebody with a 410 and do a couple more races and just kind of learn as we go, and keep on doing it. Right now I've kind of excelled at tracks where I've had about 1 million laps and been good with the modified, so I haven't really been out into uncharted water in sprint car country yet to see see how it goes. Jess breaks my balls all the time and says it's the New York slick stuff isn't like going west and going south into Pennsylvania. So it's definitely something I'd want to try to do. I'd love to make a lap at Williams Grove and see if I can handle it. But right now we'll just keep on with what we're doing and take any opportunities as they arise.
I know there was talk the 28th, the National Open for the 360s at Sealands Grove. Is that something you guys are still talking about doing? Are you on the
Definitely.
fence?
That's still in the schedule. I would have really liked to do the Oswego Sprint Car Nationals. It's a 12,000 to win race this weekend. In my hometown, but we're already committed with Jeff for the 76er for a 25,000 to win modified race. So this is kind of the first weekend when the conflict has come up, so to say, between the two cars, where it wasn't easy to pick one or the other. So we'll see what happens, and we'll do Fonda next weekend, and then Sealands Grove with a 360. So I watched some video of the 358s at Sealands Grove, and they're pretty wild. They hike the right front going down the straightaways. They're carrying a ton of straightaway speed, and it's a big fast track. So we've been there with the modified a couple times, but we'll see how we shake out.
Again, chatting here with Stewart Friesen on the Creekside Entertainment Hotline, the winner of the Coal Cup on Sunday at Utica Rome. We'll change it up a little bit, though. I know your good friend Brett Dale scheduled a race the day before you guys are supposed to go on vacation. So is that a good thing for you? Are you excited about that, or did Jess freak out like Heather did?
You know what I mean? Anytime Brett does a race and we can put another race on the schedule, I'm excited about it. He scheduled it, exactly, about 6 hours before we're supposed to leave to go on vacation together. So that was a little bit surprising, but he assured me, and he actually had my plan set for me. He goes, you're going to pack your bag and come race, and we're going to the airport. So he goes, hopefully we both do well and we get some more extra drinking money for the week. So I think that's an event, and it's just kind of weather dependent. You can have snow that weekend, or you could have 60 degree, 50 degree daytime weather, which would be awesome. So we'll see what happens, and I'm sure he'll do well with it.
Well, Stu, we don't want to keep you too long. We again just want to say thanks for coming on tonight and enjoying it. Bauman's got a question for you.
Stu, I just wanted to give you a quick update. You are the leading celebrity driver in the fantasy league. You are beating Brett right now.
That was my goal right from the get-go.
I know.
I really couldn't care less of anybody else, but I wanted to kick Brett's ass in that. Actually, I've texted him about it, and we've talked about it, and he's pissed off. He actually made the excuse that he didn't quite know all the rules. At the beginning when he picked his team, he just kind of did it from the seat of his pants and really didn't make an educated guess. So that was a couple months ago when we were getting started, and we were a little bit ahead of him. But that's, so he's making excuses about that. And I'm really thrilled to be whipping his butt in that. I don't know how we're still. I think Jay checked last week. We're like 21st, 22nd.
Yeah, you're 21st
I don't know
right
who
now.
these other guys got in front of me that could be doing better. But I saw my guy David Hebert did good last weekend.
Yes, he did.
And, I thought I had the best team out there. So we're looking for some big finishes here for the rest of the year with my guys Hebert and Neil the Wheel. Maybe Neil the Wheel's sprint car stats should count for the modified stuff.
Well, you'll help the cause this weekend with the Freedom on Saturday because that is a double point show. So you better do well.
That's good. That's good. But we got see a lot of my guys won't be there, so I'm kind of pissed on the format on that. Legitimate bitch there.
As long as they're all racing, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's when they stay home that's when it sucks.
Right. Exactly.
So remember that.
Yeah,
you need to race
Dean,
more.
I don't know what Dean's got to be way out front there. He must have a couple extra guys on his team. I don't know who you're counting.
Yeah, he's got dual Quebecians on there.
You don't want to know who his main driver is.
Who is his main driver?
His main driver is Shepard.
Oh, jeez. All right, I better try to pick it up on my end of the track.
So you're going to have to start racing more.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh. Well, Stu, thanks again. We appreciate it.
Did anybody else
That's all you
panic?
got?
Did anybody else panic when John was about to ask a question, thinking he was going to give Stewie some sort of camping update at Super Dirt Week?
No.
Jesus Christ.
So, Stu, we know you got to work on the car. So if there's any sponsors, anybody you want to thank, go ahead, and then we'll let you get going.
Tommy Cullen and Tad for our Fonda, and Utica programs have been awesome all year. And I got to thank Jeff Daly for, giving us what we need to do the Sixer this weekend. That's a pretty cool race, and not a lot of guys from our area kind of get down there and do it. You got to buy their tires. It's Pennsylvania rules, so we're definitely coming in as kind of an outsider. But I think we got a pretty good piece. We just got it off the scales here about an hour ago, and we're ready to go. So we'll see. We'll see what we got. But definitely looking forward to that. Are you guys going down? What's your schedule this weekend?
I'm going to the Selinsgrove National Open for the 410 Sprint Car. Sorry,
I'll be at the Sixer.
All right. Well, so you're spread out, so you're covering your bases. That's good.
Yep. Hey, I'm just like you. I'm thinking sprint car, so I might as well go sprint car racing.
What were you were going to say you would rather?
I'd rather go sprint car racing. I'll say it. I'm fine with it. Everybody that knows me knows it already.
All right.
All right, man. Have a good one. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Take care, guys. Have a good night.
See you, man.
Thanks.
Yep.
He's a riot.
He's a good time. He's fun. He is fun. Yeah, Dale told me to make sure I ask him about leaving for a vacation because he was like, "What are you doing?"
That's a tight window, 6 hours.
Yeah,
because
they race at like 1 o'clock or whatever. They're racing on that Saturday afternoon, and then they're leaving in the morning to fly out to go on vacation. So
where are they going?
Somewhere in the Caribbean. I don't know.
Yeah,
someplace warm.
Yeah, someplace we're not going to be, where there won't be 6 inches of snow on the ground.
Yeah.
So,
pretty much.
Good for them. But yeah, I mean, like Stu said, it was he was gaining on Poirier, but then to see Poirier make the mistake, you're like, oh my god. But I find it funny that you're talking to him, you can see he's converting slowly. I don't even know if he's slow. I think he's in.
It sounded a lot.
I think if somebody said, "Stu, here is a 410, go race it weekly," be. I think hands down he'd make that choice.
I mean, why would you not? I mean, the money is so much more there. But, unfortunately, the rides aren't there. I mean, that's the...
Right. And there's a lot of capable guys sitting on the sidelines right now.
There's not as many races either, like in this area. Now, you could race more if you went to PA full-time, but...
Well, the thing is, though, if you're getting a 410 ride, that's where you have to go. I mean, that's your option. You have to go to Pennsylvania. You're not...
But to do the 360 stuff around here...
You can't give up modified... If you're
going to
doing
race
it for a living...
3, 4, 5 nights a week.
Right, you can't give up the sprint... You can't give up a modified in New York to race a 360. Because there's just not enough
full-time.
races. Right. That's why, I mean...
If you're going to do it, you need to go...
You look at the guys doing 360 stuff in New York, they're they're the guys with regular jobs. They're normal people. You know what I mean? They go to work and they go racing as the hobby. It's not the full-time gig. It's not like...
Yeah, they race 30, 40 times a year or whatever it may be.
Yeah, and the modified guys, I mean, Stewie's probably raced 80 times. You know what I mean?
By the end of the year, he will probably have run for over 100 races.
I mean, yeah, he's got to be close. I mean, I've gone to... Just looking at my schedule, what I've gone to. Where am I? I'm at 97 races this year. So, looks like Accord, the ROC race on the 20th, will be my 100th race of the season.
Provided everything.
Weather
cooperates.
Provided weather cooperates tomorrow. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, if weather cooperates tomorrow and Saturday, and then obviously for that Friday. I'm liking the rain out at Glenridge. I know it sucks for you, but I'm now I might be able to actually make it to this show, so I'm actually kind of excited about it.
Going there Saturday to Glenridge, I got to give the staff there and the track crew a lot of credit because it literally was sprinkling. We got there, what time was it? 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever time it was. We got there a couple hours early to do a little tailgating in the parking lot, and literally right after we got there, it started to sprinkle. And it sprinkled on and off literally the entire evening until they finally called it on lap 15 or whatever it was of the feature. So to get as much in as they did was really, a great job because it didn't look like they were going to get anything in most of the
What was weird is how the weather was all day. Like they said rain was going to come through early in the afternoon and then be done. So, I mean, Utica made the decision that, hey, if we can get this in on Saturday, let's get it in on Saturday, go for it. But, Mother Nature did not want to cooperate. Just typical. But
yep.
What are you gonna do? It's end of the year. We know what we get in the fall. Like you get a lot of rain, and it's either beautiful, perfect weather or it's just crappy. There's no in the middle. There's no just 50 and sunny or whatever. It's
what you get at
snowing.
You know what you get at D'Amico Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram?
Nope, but you're gonna tell me
an awesome deal. How about that?
All right, read about it.
I had to get this stuff in here.
Absolutely.
Yeah. D'Amico Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is a staple in the Finger Lakes since 1963. D'Amico Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram offers full-service parts and sales from the headquarters on routes 5 and 20 on the west side of Geneva. Their lineup includes the beautiful new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee, Dodge's hot new offering, the Dart. They've got Chrysler 200s, Chrysler 300s, the Dodge Charger, and my personal favorite, the Dodge Challenger. They're looking for quality pre-owned inventory. They were beat up pretty hard by record sales in May, June, July, and August. They're in desperate need of quality vehicles. They're going to hold nothing back in giving you the most that they can for your car and helping you into one of the new cars, vans, SUVs, or trucks. Visit my favorite sales rep, Mike Godkin, and the rest of the D'Amico family online at D'AmicoChryslerDodgeJeep.com or visit them in person at the dealership, open daily Monday to Saturday at 8:30. For more information, call D'Amico's at 877-407-7207. Creekside Entertainment's got some time off while they're out in Kansas, but they're still connecting you fans and us together. Creekside Entertainment out of Newark is the fastest-growing DJ service in the Finger Lakes. Based out of Newark, the group features anything you might need to kickstart your next party or gathering. The official photo booth provider of the Rochester Nighthawks, Creekside Entertainment offers DJ services, sound rentals, and karaoke. They can be found around the area weekly, including F&A Rhythm and Booze, the Great Bar in Waterloo. They're there Tuesdays from 8 to 12. Friday nights at the Poorhouse from 9 to 1 all the way through December. Friday nights at the Quality Inn located in Newark featuring rock and roll karaoke from 9:30 to 1:30. Saturday night at the... Are you playing bongos over there? Saturday night at the Penny VFW from 8 to 12. That's Creekside Entertainment, the official fan connection sponsors of the 31st lap. Online at CreeksideEntertainmentDJ.com. Call Stu at 315-481-9700 or email CreeksideEntertainment@yahoo.com.
He's just got a little rhythm going. He needs the booze. That's all.
What is it? The chair squeaking?
Yeah,
I can't even hear
the
it.
chair squeaking.
I'm trying not to squeak the
all
damn
kinds
chair.
of noises going on.
The chair's not even the thing.
It's not the chair squeaking.
It's the phone in the headset.
When the
chair's
phone
crying for help.
The chair is crying.
The chair's crying for help. That's terrible.
I'm sitting in it. What do you want?
All right, so back on the line here, the Creekside Entertainment Hotline. We've been able to get a hold of Danny Creeden. Danny, we just talked to Stewart Friesen, congratulating on his win. Congratulations, first off, on the win on Saturday in the 358 Modifieds, and then congratulations on that first track title down at the Orange County Fair Speedway.
Well, thanks very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Welcome back to the 31st lap. I think that's the second time in about a month.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, when you're getting it done, you're getting it done.
That's a good sign. Things are going well.
Yeah.
That's how you know you've made it. You're on the 31st lap.
So, Danny, first off, what does it mean now to get the Orange County title? I know I talked to you a few weeks ago, and this was something that you were really pumped about and excited about, and now it's all yours.
It's definitely awesome to finally get a track championship with a modified or a 358. And to do it here at our home track. We took some time off from Middletown, and they brought the small block division back. It kind of got us excited because our small block program, and like I said, we're really excited to get back there with 358s. And the limited schedule type of deal was awesome because we could run there and 5 Mile Point. It's really awesome to finally do it here at our hometown and our home track. And the main goal this year for us is I wanted to win a 358 race in Middletown, so that way I had a sportsman race, and we won a couple big block shows down there, and I really wanted to win a 358 race. So it came down to the last night, and we had win the championship. So it's definitely awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and you did it in perfect fashion. It doesn't get any better than going out and winning the main event. Like you said, you go out, you win it, and then you're for sure. You didn't have to worry about points or nothing like that at the end of the day.
Right, exactly. I wish it sounds pretty easy for the last night to win it, but it came down to we had to make a decision pretty quick. We went to 5 Mile for the season-ending deal. It just got rained out Saturday, so we went there Tuesday night, and we ended up breaking a motor, leading with, I think, lap 42 or something. It finally really expired. So we had to put, plan B into motion, and basically what we did was we took our Accord car, which is also a spec-headed motor built by Chris Diamond. We did that, took that to Middletown just so we could, finish out the year down there because that's the motor rules. So I ended up driving my future father-in-law's car at Accord. So, it was a big effort this year through the whole deal. We destroyed a car at 5 Mile. We broke the motor at 5 Mile. I think we changed motors 3 or 4 times in cars and whatnot. So, it's definitely great for my crew. They work hard, and everybody who gets me there, sponsor-wise, whatever. It's really cool. We finally win a points battle for everybody.
I know you won the Battle of the Bull Ring. You were on after winning that, and I had a chance to see it down at Accord. This week it was announced that there's a big race now at Accord on Thanksgiving weekend. As an Accord regular, a guy that's already taken some money out of Accord this year, how excited are you about that show?
Well, I don't know. We're excited about the show, but I don't know we're excited about the cold weather. But, being close to home, and hopefully with the King of the Castle next week will give us a chance to make some more money out of there. And we had a good run that Battle of the Bull Ring, but our weekly stuff we're just kind of mediocre. So hopefully another big paying race to give us a chance to take some more money out to get some new race cars, some new motors and stuff like that to get some stuff through the wintertime. But Brett, yet again, he does an awesome job. He does these races for guys like us. It'll take us a lot of money to get there, but it's definitely a cool deal. And I remember, I think actually my first 358 modified race back in, I want to say 2002, we tried qualifying for that. It was actually the Turkey Chase, and they ran 425s. And
yep.
I think Robbie Green won 2, and Frank won 1, and I forget who won the other one. But, it's definitely awesome. Usually, hopefully the weather holds up. We'll be on a plot racetrack off to do it.
I'm pretty sure I was at that show because I remember we were shoveling snow off the bleachers to sit down, like you were moving snow to sit down to watch the races, if I recall.
I vaguely remember the race. I know I wasn't there, though.
Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure I was there because I think, Danny, correct me if I'm wrong, was it Cozy in Hollywood's car?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe so. I think he was in the 93X, and like I said, I know Robbie won 2.
Yeah.
Frank won 1. I can't remember who won the other one.
I can't either.
Tommy Heinley had a good day. That's that's 10 years ago or so. It's but races like that, you don't forget. I mean, it was cold.
Yeah.
I never pushed the snow off, and I thought we were actually get canceled. And the Palmers did a good job, got the race in. So I'm really excited, looking forward to that big race there coming November 30th because it's something else to do in November. Usually the weather is pretty decent, and hopefully it won't be too cold. But as long as there ain't no snow on the ground, we'll be there.
What's your end of the season schedule look like now that we're through the regular season? Your point championships are decided. Where do you go now for the your next big races and your fall schedule?
Well, I mean, we had a lot of stuff planned until we expired this motor here, so we're kind of in limbo right now, trying to get some motors back together. Right now, we're definitely Accord Friday tomorrow night for the last point night, and then we're going to be. Actually, we're going to, if all goes well, we're going to 76er on Saturday. Never been to that race. I've been down to watch, never race it, but we're going to go race that one. And then the King of the Catskill is the following week. And then we'll be at Glen Ridge the 27th and Afton the 28th. And then I guess it's at the end, beginning of October. They'll be doing Brett's air show at 5 Mile, Brett's race at Penn maybe Brewerton. I'm not 100% too sure for Hurricane 100, but the King of the Can definitely. And then Eastern States, we run 2 358 modifieds. After that, first child is supposed to be born, so I'm not too sure what the schedule is going to be after that. But definitely Brett's race at November there at Accord. We did have plans to go to Woodhall and stuff like that. Like I said, we're down to one motor here, so we'll just see what happens. Hopefully, we got our hands on a good iron-headed motor. As long as we get some sponsorship dollars come through, we'll grab another motor, and then we'll the plan will be back effective with everything we were going to do, and we'll just see what happens there. We were supposed to have Butch Tittle in a car at Accord next Friday night for the King of the Catskill, but like I said, with a motor expiring, we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Butch Tittle. Haven't heard that name this year much.
No, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah. You how's Butch doing? I know when I first met all of you guys was down at the Orange County Fair Speedway. When I just started out my riding career, I was down there, and I got to meet Butch and Danny, and we always had a good time at the races. So how's Butch been?
Butch is pretty good. We were down there a couple Saturdays ago. His son Ryan has 2 children now, and Abby's first birthday was down, so we were down there visiting him. Butch is good. He's definitely itching to get back racing again. I don't like seeing nobody retire, and he's been one of my longtime heroes. And him and my father are really good friends, and it just return favors. Butch helped me out so much through the years. Well, he gives me parts and stuff like that. So he's a good man. It's killing him not to be in a race car. You can definitely see it. So hopefully before the end of the year we'll get him in something. I told him, I think 36 years or something like that. He's driven at least a race in a race car. He ran, I want to say, about 6 or 7 shows for us last year. So it's going to be like 36 years or something. We're going to keep that streak going. We're going to get him in something. Maybe he has to run my car one night. But we definitely got to keep him racing. I guess he got rid of all of his race car stuff. He still has his trailer, still has a couple big blocks and whatnot. But, just money's tight. Money's tight wherever you go. I don't care, if you're a little businessman or a big businessman. Money's tight. It's just at a different scale how much money you want to spend. So, but Butch is pretty good. He's up in spirits. He's always laughing and joking. He calls me once or twice a week to make sure we're all good. So, he's always thinking. He's always thinking about something on a race car. So he definitely keeps me on my toes.
Very cool, man. Well, hey, I know you mentioned some of your sponsors. What we like to do with everybody that comes on, we give them a chance to thank their sponsors. If you got a Facebook page or anything like that you want to promote or so on and so forth, go ahead and do that. And again, we really appreciate being on the 31st Lap tonight. Well,
I appreciate you guys having me on here again. It's pretty cool, You guys do a great job of the show. Sponsor-wise, I got RGH Construction. They sponsor the 11 car and our other 2 cars. Chris Diamond Racing Engines, he builds me some hell of a motors, just, parts failures, no one's fault there. Affordable Home Improvements, East Coast Speeding, Tito Pro Car, they helped me out a lot. I got to thank Joey Knopf down there for getting our shock program going. And, our up north guy, Bruce, for Fastline Performance, he's always good to us. Like I said, Affordable Home Improvements, D&D Napa, D&D Auto Supply. My Uncle Rob, he puts his heart and soul in here and just to get these race cars ready to go each week. My family, my crew. My beautiful fiance Tanya, she lets me do this stuff every week, So, I got to thank everybody who's ever involved and gave me a helping hand through the times. The Schroeders, they, lonely set of headers, and they're just great people. So I just got to thank all my family, friends, and crew.
Well, man, good luck to you this weekend. Have fun at Accord on Friday night, and good luck at the Sixer. Enjoy that.
Yeah,
it's a great race. It's a great event to go to. I know last year I got to go as a fan. I had a great time. So have fun and best of luck to you. And again, thanks for being on the show.
All right, Mike. Thank you very much, buddy. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you. Have a good one. So, Danny Creeden coming off the Orange County Fair Speedway 358 Championship, and
that was going to be one of my questions if he was going to go Saturday.
Yeah. Once I was going to say that's why I always ask. What's the upcoming thing? That's pretty neat. And I got to tell you, I've known Danny, probably 10 years now, and I met him down at Orange County, and one of the nicest guys that you can talk to in the pits, and I've been over to their house for dinner and stuff, and they were always real nice to me when I lived in Middletown, and always had fun with those guys. Him and Peanut Butter. I don't know if you know Peanut Butter. No. Bob Miller's nemesis on Dirt Track Digest.
Peanut Butter 16X?
Yeah. Yeah, he hangs out. He's one of Danny's crew guys. So both from Orange County area, and
that explains the number in his username.
There you go. It makes sense now, right? He used to be Mallet is Wormser. That was because
that's the dude.
That's where they used to bust my chops down in Middletown. He'd call me Wormser. I don't know why, but that's what was their thing.
Yeah, where does that come from?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He would call me that, and Butch still used to call me Rubber Mallet. That's it's like Rubber Mallet.
That makes sense.
Every week when I walked up to say hi to Butch, hey Rubber Mallet, how you doing?
Rubber Mallet.
Yeah.
You remember? Did you tell me the story, or was it Brett that told me the story about the? I think it was race at Middletown when Butch Tittle was there, and I think Corey was doing the meeting, and Butch was in the back, and he goes, "Liar, you lie," and he walked away.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Butch was never one to not speak his mind when he felt he was wronged. Not that Danny does either, but like a lot of drivers, if you feel you've been wronged, they're going to let you know.
Yeah.
So I remember, Butch used to do everything, man. Butch used to follow Super Nurse Series.
Oh, yeah.
He'd go to Quebec. I'm like, Butch, what are you doing here? He goes, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I guess it's a fair question.
Touche.
He ran Wheat Sport on Sundays for years.
He used to run
He ran at Canandaigua for a couple, 3-4 years.
Used to run Middletown. Yeah. The last win he got at Middletown, I'm pretty sure the power went out. Like they're coming off the turn to the checkered, and the power went out. The whole place. I watched the video at Brett Dale's house once. The whole place went dark.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was nuts. But the good old days.
Yeah,
Middletown. I love Middletown. Everyone hates it, but I love it. I can't wait for Eastern States.
Did you see the time?
Yeah, it's 8:00.
You know what that means?
Time to call Jeff Hachmann.
Nope.
Don't you have something to do?
Broke the phone.
No.
Don't worry about it.
8:00. I thought I was going to wait for Jeff Hachmann to come out.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We can wait for Jeff.
Right.
We got a few minutes.
Yeah, I know.
When are we getting Jeff?
We gave 8:15. We gave a little buffer. So
okay. I didn't know that.
So you said 8, so that's why.
You know what?
Occasionally we pop off
wait.
with a surprise.
We got 15 minutes. Why don't we? Yeah.
Why don't we beat that NASCAR deal up?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Shake that.
All right.
ass.
So I'll wait. So I'm going to even prolong it even more. Not that
exactly.
I'm going to tell everybody.
Everybody forgot.
They're
going to go. That's what I waited for.
Who cares?
Yeah, but if they're still here watching, listening,
Ray
or
Chaser
in the
online.
chat room,
Bombas needs to talk about his camper.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Steve getting the
spot?
shots in from Wichita.
I thought you were the only dork that stuck up for me. What the hell?
not
What?
anymore.
Not anymore. He doesn't really like you.
Not when
just
he's
doing
going-
it because
He's the only one that stuck up for me last week.
because he's got to
And
sit
now
next
he's
to
beating me
you.
up on the chat.
He's being nice to you.
He's
sister.
camelbacking.
So,
Jesus
dude,
Christ.
can I tell you? You mentioned
Yeah,
that.
go right at Camel.
That
Steve.
commercial with Geico with a Campbell
Is
walking
that
around.
the one that Reynolds hates?
He walks around. What day is it? Somebody tell me
think
what
it's
today
funny.
is. I freaking thought it was hilarious.
I think it's funny.
It was funny the first few times.
Oh God, I've seen it like.
It was fairly
best one.
accurate.
That is the best one, other than the one with the two. What is it? The two. What is it? The two deer. What is it? Is it deer? No, what the hell? Antelope with the night vision goggles. Come on,
yeah.
That was
come
funny.
on, Carl.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I love it.
We can see you, Carl.
We can see you.
The Kevin Matumbo one was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, that one drove me nuts.
Yeah.
That one I did not like.
Not
I
to my
couldn't
house.
understand that goofball.
'Cause he
Who
doesn't
is
speak
anyway?
English.
Kevin Matumbo was like one of the greatest defensive players in the NBA
Yeah.
history.
I don't
know if you
basketball.
knew by the commercial he blocked
he
a lot
blocked
of shots.
Hey, Troyer.
I don't.
Hey, Troyer's
I
dad
didn't know
wants
who
to
that
know
was.
if you and Kimmy are sharing a camper or just camping spot.
Who?
Boss, that's you. That's
Bombus.
yeah. I don't. You guys didn't share a camping spot last year, did you?
No, he did.
Yeah, we're gonna go here again. This was a terrible.
We went here.
Okay, we're done with it. All right, so
That's
no,
just a
they're not
joke.
sharing.
You got
no.
the wrong guy.
And for all intents and purposes, stay out of the Bombas camping area. It is a dangerous zone.
It'll make
No,
you time
no,
travel,
no.
man.
It's fun.
Not
Right
at 3 in the morning when you walk into his camper and he's sleeping. He doesn't remember you being there. That's Sunday night. Woo!
Pay no attention. That was the first ever time I was drunk on Sunday, though. I can tell you that.
Really? That was the first time you were drunk on Sunday?
Of Super Duper Week.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, not a Sunday.
Because
Super
usually,
Duper
by,
Week Sunday.
usually by Saturday night, I'm spent. I don't even care to drink on Saturday night because it's been a long, long week.
Yeah, his liver needs a night off.
Because it starts on Friday at Fulton and goes for an entire week. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes I drink water just to surprise my liver.
Yeah,
Does it
after
work?
that weekend, you had to drink water for about how many days?
6 months.
Oh no, that night I just
Oh, we gave you water, but it didn't stay in.
That one went down and hit the
It was
eject
deposited.
button.
return
So-
to sender.
Again, since we got the time, we'll do the NASCAR thing, get it out of the way. So, again, they docked the
Clint
15
Boyer,
team, which is essentially nothing because it's a joke, but we'll get to that. And they docked Martin Truex, which took him out of the chase.
Yep.
and then they've docked
the Vickers
Brian
car,
Vickers
which
car,
didn't
which
mean crap because
Vickers is like
they've
okay,
had 50
fine.
different drivers,
right?
in the
So
car,
what did it matter? So the only one that really got the screw job on it was Truex.
Yes,
and he was the one guy that didn't
was
do
innocent.
anything.
Yes, he was the one driver that was innocent in the whole thing.
And he got bumped. I mean, it puts.
He's the one I felt the worst for because he was the only one that had nothing to do with it.
Here's my question:
well, his performance had a lot to do with it. They wouldn't have had to do
no,
it.
But
his performance was putting him in the show.
But my question is, what is this any different? They're team cars. This is what you're supposed to do, isn't it?
I know if this was IRL or F1, it'd be no big deal.
I don't have a problem
they
helping
told guys to let him pass you in IndyCar.
I don't have a problem helping your teammates. That's been going on for years and years and years, as long as we have had teammates. Where the problem lies is when you spin out all by yourself.
The question is,
to bring a caution.
Well, he had a flat tire. Did the flat tire come because he spun?
Hoping that
or did he have the flat tire?
He didn't have no flat tire.
Chicken or the egg?
His arm itched.
Yeah, I know. But
it was
exactly.
Hot
it was hot.
I mean, I don't think it's right. What he should have done is just, I don't know, pit it or whatever. But I mean, getting upset for Vickers pitting. Vickers, the conversation the crew guy had with Vickers. By the way, you're pitting. He's like, what? Why do I have a flat tire?
Yeah.
No, you're pitting.
No, he said yes.
Yeah,
he said yes. You have a flat tire.
At least they were smart enough to.
You can tell, I'm in the car. What do you mean I have a flat tire? That's what's going through his head. I'm driving this thing. What do you mean I have a flat tire?
I feel fine. And what was the other one?
Logano and Gilliland came out yesterday.
Is Gilliland let him pass him, right? That's
yes.
See, to me, though, that is not a big deal. I don't think that's a big deal.
No, that goes out every week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you guys catch what was on ESPN?
Yeah. I saw that. It's 5 Hour Energy and Napa are reviewing their relationships with Michael Waltrip.
I know Napa is.
Well,
now 5 Hour Energy is too.
I mean,
I know
to the bigger picture, they got caught in Waltrip's first year cheating.
Chad Knaus gets called cheating all the time. Nobody ever. Lowe's isn't going to leave Jimmy Johnson.
No,
listen.
For me, it's not a huge ordeal.
Who cares?
But if they're going to penalize, at least do it properly.
Well,
and I don't think that they did. Really.
Well, here's the problem: when they reacted about the Boyer situation and the Michael Waltrip deal, and they docked them all 50 points each team, and did all the the crew chief probations and Ty Norris GM suspension indefinitely, all that stuff. Once they did that, now with the Logano and the Gilliland situation, in my personal opinion, now they need to react to that too, because you opened that Pandora's box. You have to react on that also, because if you don't, you're not setting a precedence at all.
I mean,
you open a can of worms, you got to pour it out now.
The only thing that this had any effect on whatsoever was Martin Truex.
Well, it had effect on Jeff Gordon and Logano too.
But I'm saying
Logano was out of the chase until that sprint.
Right,
but on the flip side, of that,
you can't.
And Gordon was in.
But again,
how did Gordon get in originally? Don't sit here and tell me that his Hendrick teammates that are in the show already aren't letting him go by them.
Well, Jimmy Johnson crashed, so he had no factor.
Maybe he crashed on purpose.
No, he didn't
that's not the same as.
It was too early in the race when he had his problems.
No, it's not the same as.
It's not the same.
Spinning out.
It's one thing of making it easy to get by somebody. Another thing is drawing a whole caution so you bunch the field back up.
Yeah, with 5 laps to go.
Let's no one forget that there's plenty of history from Martinsville, and then I think it was Richmond last year with Jeff Gordon and Clint Boyer. I don't think there's any love lost in them being able to make sure that Jeff Gordon did not.
Oh no, yeah.
No, I think there was a very.
What was the points would have been if? Where did Newman end up finishing? I didn't pay attention to the race, and I honestly
in the race
didn't care.
Third?
Did he get third?
I think.
So
but he would have won the race.
But it knocked him out, like by a couple points behind Truex.
It was a tie.
It was a tie.
Truex gets in because of second place finishes. They both had a win.
Right.
He had more second place finishes. They actually tied because it was like Stewart and Edwards tying for the title a couple years ago.
Right. I didn't know how it all broke down. So.
I just I guess for me it's the fact that you're sitting there, you're doing the calculations, you're figuring out how to rig the race to get what you want out of it.
How's that any different?
It's all electronic now. They got it right in front of them.
Right. How's that any different than fuel strategy?
Personally, I don't care. Like it's. Team racing
helping the teammates and all that stuff, I don't have a problem with. That happens every single week.
But spinning out,
but screwing up the finish of the race intentionally by spinning out and bringing out a yellow,
then get rid of the stupid
the end
chase.
Of the race.
Number one, get rid of the chase, or number two, don't.
There you go.
That's why
the whole chase idea.
Because here's the difference.
They're begging for this with the chase.
Let's say Clint Boyer just rode up and bounced off the wall and slowed. That would have made it at least look good.
That would have been no issue. Nobody would have said a thing about it.
Right, exactly. But it's the same thing. He could have done that or that. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's still All because of the stupid chase. That's
It's
it.
because of the chase. Or keep
The
it.
chase
Get rid of
format
the damn radios.
provokes all this.
You want to know
to
what's
happen.
funny?
What?
Ever since this conversation started, as many have pointed out in the live chat, we've lost 7 viewers.
I'm not even
It's
paying
because nobody
attention.
gives a crap about NASCAR.
But no, but I think
No,
this
but
is
this
important.
is a
when-
major topic in racing.
yeah,
We're a
in
racing show.
yeah,
You need to cover.
You got to
Agreed.
talk about it, no matter what. I mean, you can talk dirt racing all night. But
I mean, this is probably the biggest thing that's happened.
considering
all year.
NASCAR actually did something. Like, because you see it and you're like, yeah, whatever.
So this is the biggest fine they've ever had in the history of the sport.
$300,000 or whatever it was. Yeah,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Ty Norris is suspended indefinitely.
yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, he's
again,
the general manager.
ultimately, the chase idea is stupid. It's been stupid since they
Yes.
started it.
Agreed.
and
Didn't like it right from day one.
And you know what happens too? You know what this does? It screws every other car that you actually want to watch. Like if you're a fan of one of the drivers not in the chase, you're not even going to see them
It's
now.
irrelevant.
For the next 12
Well,
days.
here's the stupid thing about the chase.
You're not going to see
You
him.
got Matt Kenseth, who's won 5 races. He's been very good this year, but he's been very inconsistent. He was like 7th or 8th in points or whatever at the finish of Richmond, but now he's the point leader because he won 5 races.
Yeah, it makes no point.
That's what
No
the hell
sense.
is that? How do you go that
I mean,
far?
It was like
up?
when Tony Stewart sneaks into the chase,
Yeah,
and then he
running
wins.
like crap.
then he wins 5
He got
races,
hot at the right time.
and then he wins, and I guess it's like the
It's
NHL.
like-
you get
it's-
a hot goaltender, you can win the Stanley Cup.
Right, it's like any sort of playoffs, like say,
Corey
football
Crawford
or
signed
whatever.
up for next 6 years with Blackhawks.
Football, baseball, you get hot in the playoffs at the right time, you can win it all, and that's the way the chase is now. And that's what they wanted. It just, I don't know. To me, that's not what racing is supposed to be about. It's about the entire season.
Yeah, I like that idea better. That it's a season long thing, not the whole chase thing.
Yep. I
And
didn't
again,
like
I
it from day
hate
one.
that if your guy's not in the chase, when I do sit and watch it,
The races are meaningless now.
yeah,
If you're a Jeff Gordon fan, the races are meaningless
nothing.
now.
You know what I wish they would do though? I think I've said this before on here 100 times. That the only positions that matter, they seed the 12 guys that are in the chase. All those cars that made the chase. They race against each other. The other cars in the field don't matter. If you're going to do that, do it that way. So that way, if I win and the next guy finishes 5th, I still get first place points. He gets second place points.
Yep.
So at least then, I mean, it's more.
I mean, let's just say, take the people that are a Jeff Gordon fan. You're sitting outside the chase right now. Jeff Gordon, with his credentials, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but he could potentially go out and win half of the chase races. What does it mean? Absolutely nothing. It does nothing for it, other than winning 5 races. That's great, but the ultimate goal for those guys is winning the championship.
Yep.
That is what you
That's
strive
it.
for all year. And he has no shot now.
None. All
And,
because.
you know, and I'm not even a Gordon fan,
Well,
but
I
I'm
mean,
just
you
using
still
him as
gotta-
an
you know what,
example
though? You
because
still-
he's a guy that could do this.
right, you still got to earn it, though. I mean, you still got to
I
be
mean,
there.
he's a guy that could win 5 of the 10.
Well, let me ask you
races.
this. Even if he won 5 of the last 10 races, would he actually win the championship? No. So it's no different than normal. Really.
If the points were like they used to be, yeah, I don't even recall how far back he was. A lot of it would depend on how the 10 races went for everybody. But the point is that if he wins 5 of the last 10 races, it doesn't mean anything
Right.
other than him winning races. That's it.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's silly.
I don't know. I mean, it at least makes it so. All right, now the points are close again because usually it's
Yeah, that's the only exciting part is the first 3 or 4 races because they're still pretty close.
Right,
But
but
as
then-
the 10 races go on, they all get spread apart just like they do at the
Right.
beginning of the season.
Right. Yeah.
It's no different.
Listen, Martin Truex could have made the chase. He's still not winning the championship.
No.
No.
No. I agree with that.
Ryan Newman's in. He's not going to win.
He's
the
not going to win the
championship.
title.
No.
We all know that.
No chance. He did move to RCR. Good for him, but
Yeah, and that's
Right, the
to me
31
right
cars?
now with RCR's performance the last couple of years.
That's
That's a
a-
step backwards.
yeah.
Not that he had a choice. He didn't.
Well,
have a
where's
choice.
he going to go?
You got to take.
You're not
what
going to
you-
go to
you gotta
front
take
row.
what's
You're not going to go to
available.
Furniture Row or
That was
whatever,
about the
Front
best
Row
that was
Motorsports.
available.
You're not going to go to that.
Can't blame him, but
Yep.
to me, it's a step backwards. Unfortunately for him.
Anybody else got a hum?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, it comes and goes. I don't know where it's coming from. It's driving me nuts over here.
All right, Jeff Hachmann is on the line. That's good. Then we
You
can
ready,
make-
Mike?
We can make our real exciting announcement.
Woo!
Yeah.
This is what everybody's waited this long for.
Yeah, nobody's really waiting for this. GT might be waiting for this. But other than GT.
He already knows what it is.
And
though.
he knows, yeah. He's just waiting to post it on our Facebook page.
I'm waiting.
You don't know what it is?
Desperately waiting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Hey, Jeff, how we doing tonight?
Good. How you doing?
I am doing spectacular. Because we've been waiting all day to make the announcement that I sent you the press release for today.
Have you done it yet?
We haven't done it yet.
He was
I
waiting for
waited
you.
to get you on the phone.
Awesome.
So, well, since we got Jeff Hachmann here on the phone, we'll make it official now that DIRTtrackdigest.com will be presenting the triple 20s for the DIRTcar Sportsman on Friday night.
Tens.
Triple tens for the DIRTcar Sportsman during STR Trailer Repair Friday Night Lights. We'll be doing that in memory of our good friend Tom Ames that passed away last year. So I do want to say thanks to Jeff and the gang at DIRTcar for helping us out and working with us and getting this deal done. And Jeff, I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited about it.
I'm really excited about it, and you can thank us all you want, but we thank Dirt Track Digest, and Tom was a supporter of DIRTcar racing, so we're excited to be able to honor him and do something in memory of him. But Dirt Track Digest, made big strides the last couple of years in our partnership with DIRTcar, and even bigger strides with Mike and everybody taking it to a whole different level. So we're excited about the partnership on the track and off the track.
And now, as part of this, Jeff, you and I have talked. It's in the press release once it goes out. We'll be giving away 5 pairs of tickets to Friday Night Lights. So there'll be a competition. The contest will be up in the AM on Dirt Track Digest.
Nice.
And then one grand prize winner will get tickets to the entire week of Super Dirt Week.
Awesome.
So Jeff, I know I got a lot of people that are going to be excited about that. A chance. I know we really wanted to hammer the Friday night portion because, that's a great night. You get to see some racing, and afterwards, big party and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's an awesome night. You've heard me on this show many times say that I think Friday night's the next big party in Central New York, and to have some great partners on board like STR Trailer Repair and Dirt Track Digest and just our regular series sponsors, and adding the Sportsman to the show this year, fireworks, the party, 95X will be hosting the party this year in the infield, so we got media partners taking it to a whole different level. It's just going to be an awesome day.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to the party. Not that I'm going to have time to enjoy it too much. I got a lot of work to do that week, but Friday night, has always been a night everybody likes to hang out and have a good time. And I know the last couple of years having the racing under the lights makes it feel like an event. Now with the Sportsman, now the DJ, it really is going to be a good time on that Friday. Even Balmus, you're going to be there, aren't you?
That's
Balmus?
the one night I get to enjoy because I don't have to go anywhere that night.
Yeah,
it's the only night I don't have to go anywhere.
Wow, here we go. We got John.
What?
Jeff, can't we find John something to do on Friday night?
John?
What?
You may have just walked into a trap.
Oh, boy.
I can use all the help in the world.
If it involves Miller Lite, I'm in.
You didn't know what you were getting yourself into when you said that you wanted to help out.
Jeff, I also want to say thanks for taking the time with our message board. And for those that don't know, we have a Ask a Super Dirt Week question on there, and folks from DIRTcar, Jeff, on a regular basis are going to be reading that and answering any questions that people post. I know he already answered about 4 or 5 questions today, so pretty neat deal, Jeff, that we can interact with the fans and things like that, too.
Yep, and Joe Scott-Nicky, I gave him the password too that we have, and he's going to monitor it because some of those questions I can't answer, you guys know, and instead of me having to call him, he's going to monitor it also. So we'd like to be there every day as we get closer. We can't guarantee we'll be there, but I know there's a lot of great followers that aren't afraid to pick up the phone and give me a call if there is a hot question that we haven't got to yet. I know Mike and Kimmy have done that, and we'll be there as soon as we can, and hopefully every day.
It's always good to shed a little sunshine on the show.
Gonna make Balmus. So Jeff, how's the?
I didn't know Kimmy bought into Dirt Track.
No, she did not. Don't stop. But Jeff, how's preparations going? You and I we played phone tag there a couple days this week, but we finally met up. I know you've been I guess you used the phrase on the phone nonstop or running around like a chicken with your head cut off here the last couple weeks.
Yeah, things are going great. I mean, I fortunately and unfortunately look forward to 5 o'clock because everybody tends to shut it down, so that's where I can actually get my work done that I need to do. So I'm still sitting here at the office, and you probably heard the phone ringing in the background, and the red light's on, so I already have a message. So somebody else knows that I'm still here working. But things are coming around. It's worth the effort because to see the smile on the faces and that big party all week long is well worth all the hard work, and to know that I'm a big part of it is exciting. And I know I know the fans only expect a first class event, so I can't think of a better reason to keep on working hard.
You know, the other thing you and I have talked about, September the 24th, big event down there at the pole position.
Yeah, we made the announcement on Tuesday, and hopefully Dirt Track Digest will have a couple competitors, and hopefully 31st Lap will have a couple competitors. But last year we did the parade, and this year our media day is going to allow the media from all over Central New York, not just motorsports media. We already have the morning show for 95X and disc jockeys from the Rebel 105.9, Wayne Mahar from NBC, Nico Tamarian from NBC, Mark Larson from YNN. We have a couple folks from the Post Standard. WSYR 9's crew is going to be there, but we're going to allow all the media to compete against each other for bragging rights at Pole Position Raceway at Destiny, USA.
I'm in.
Hey.
Stu Friesen and Bobby Varon have been on this show a lot. I mean, they're almost part of...
They constantly.
Yeah, we got to count them as part of our the 31st Lap team.
I don't believe they will count.
Well, that's okay.
Listen,
we're gonna
if we bring in Stu the night before and have him on the show, or the day before, week before, and have him as a member of the team.
Well, he's been on the show more than anybody.
Yeah.
So.
No, Bobby Varon's been.
Bobby Varon's got
it's
the record.
it's pretty close between Varon and Stewie.
Stu.
Yeah.
So bring them both.
Yeah.
I stand
The
corrected.
cool thing about it is, depending on the number of media we have, and we already have a pretty large group already, we'll have qualifying races, just like if you were to go to a Super DIRTcar Series event, qualifying races, and we'll have transfer spots depending on the number of qualifying races to the feature.
Now, is that based on
Feature event in the top three will have the opportunity to race against Brett Hearn, Matt Shepard, and Gary Tompkins when it's all said and done. The last event of the day.
That's awesome.
I definitely want.
It's going to be a pretty cool deal. After that, we got Dinosaur Barbecue coming in at the VIP room right there in the back at pole position, catering a lunch for everybody, and it's for the media. Their opportunity to promote Super Dirt Week and have a little fun and race against some of the best drivers in the world, but. Also, we encourage the fans to come out. They got a big, huge area there to come out and watch these guys. I can't, see Mallet race against Balmus, against Wayne Mahar, against. You can go down through the list. It's a pretty cool deal. I'm pretty excited about it.
If I get the chance, I'm wrecking Wayne Mahar.
Coming up from our Concord office to help us out with it, and it's just going to be a great deal. And Pole Position's really excited because not only are they supporting giving us the facility to do this for 2 hours, they're also the sponsor of the Pole Position Award for all 4 divisions at Super Dirt Week.
Very cool.
How's Pole Position's maintenance program over there?
Follow-up question. If you're putting Balmus and Mallet in the same qualifying race, does it come with a black flag, a security guard, and a law enforcement officer?
The cool thing about it is, we all like to see the crash and everything, but I think everybody wants to be the top media outlet in Central New York and also have the opportunity to race against the drivers. So the way you will become in a transfer spot will be by having one of the fastest laps.
So I can dump somebody in one lap and run.
Yeah, because that's the whole concept of pole position.
Right.
Not so much as far as racing and passing, it is about your lap time.
Quick laps.
Well, when I had a meeting with them yesterday
So I
over
can
there,
dump Wayne Mahar.
which was one of the coolest meetings I've ever had, because the owner of Pole Position Raceway said, "You can't have a meeting with me until you sit in the car and see what it's all about."
Nice.
So I got to run 14 laps on it yesterday.
Nice.
To get a feel for what's going on, and I guess the track record there is 24.4. Most people don't run in the 25s, and I ran a 25.
Nice.
So
You're only a second off the pace.
They got me hooked already.
They are quick. I did it once. They're quick.
They are quick. I was very slow in the carousel. I was scrubbing too much speed in both turns. I need to be a little wider on one and scrub the speed in the other.
Yeah, because that's the thing with those, because they're electric. They take a little while to get going,
Get
and
up
if you
to
scrub
speed.
off your speed, it takes you a while to get back
does
up
it?
to speed again.
Okay.
Yep.
It's all momentum.
So that's going to be a really cool event. And you know what's really cool about it, and you know, I mean, we're in the motorsports world, so maybe sometimes we take for granted what we do. But I know from the media folks that I have talked to that aren't necessarily in the motorsports world that are coming out, is the winner will be presented a trophy at the event, but furthermore, that winning media group will be able to invite whoever they would like from their media outlet and be presented the trophy as part of the pre-race ceremonies for the Syracuse 200 on Sunday at the fairgrounds.
Sweet.
We have to win that.
Yeah. Whoa.
You
GT.
got two shots.
GT did bring up a good point. Gary Tompkins is technically a member of our forum, so that means he is a member of Dirt Track Digest. We'll just give him a notepad.
But that's cheating.
Hey,
No,
if
it's
you're
not cheating.
It's
They
not
call it a
cheating.
ringer.
Yeah, only if you get caught, right? Isn't that how
Well,
racing
you already
works?
got caught. You just sold yourself out since he's one of the celebrity drivers.
That's all right.
No,
That's all right.
That's
Listen,
Jerry
I'll make
Tompkins.
sure he has a. Yeah, it's a.
Jerry.
It's his twin brother,
It's
Jerry.
his twin buddy. Yeah, his twin brother Jerry Tompkins.
I wonder if Mitch Post is going to go.
I don't think he's going to show.
We're having fun with this. The other cool thing, the other cool thing about this is, we obviously, are in promoting Super Dirt Week as part of this whole media event. And, the drivers have always been very supportive of the programs that we've done, whether it's been the parade or some of these other media events. But, the first call I made, because I thought it was important for him to be there since he's a defending champ and 7-time series champion, was Brett Hearn. And there wasn't even a bobble in his voice. He didn't even care what time it was. He said, "I'll be there."
That's cool.
And to have him drive up from New Jersey is kind of cool deal. So this is a big deal in more than just the media's eyes. I mean, it's in the driver's eyes. They know what this is all about.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I got to work, but I'm gonna try to find a way to not do that. I want to be there. I want to do it. Actually, he had me once. He said dinosaur barbecue, and then I was really so.
Dinosaur barbecue is gluten free.
Yeah. He said the race, and I'm like, all right, that's awesome. And then he mentions dinosaur barbecue. Now, hopefully, we eat after we race, so that way I can, save a
Still
few
fit.
pounds there.
Yeah, because
Fit
you want
in
to go
the
in there
car.
weighing as less as possible.
No extensions on the seatbelt, so we'll do lunch afterwards.
I might be in trouble before lunch. Be like when we went on those coasters at Cedar Point. Suck it in.
You can't even fit in there.
But well, Jeff, we don't want to. We don't.
It's going to be cool. I mean,
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I just got off the phone with Nico Tamarian, for the sports director for NBC, a couple hours ago, and like I said, sometimes we take for granted what we do, and he says he does a lot of stuff, but we do everything first class, and so that's nice to hear. It's good to see that these folks are getting on board and realizing what DIRTcar racing means to Central New York.
Very cool, man. Was there anything else you want to add or chat about, or if you want, we can let you go. I know I'm sure you got another couple hours worth of work to do. And football game starts here pretty soon. So
Who's playing? I didn't even know there was a
the
game.
Jets and is it the Jets?
Who is
New
playing?
England?
Jets New England, is that the
High
name?
school game.
Yeah. Well, they're
I
playing a
can't
high
even-
school team.
I can't even remember who it is. Is it the Jets?
I think it's the Jets and the Patriots. I think, but hold on, I'll look it
If
up.
the Jets
Well,
are in it,
we already know the
they're
outcome of that if it
Patriots,
is.
so.
Yeah, well, obviously. Yeah, Thursday at
We just,
8:25.
we're excited about Super Dirt Week, and like I said, we got a whole week of events starting on Tuesday night. We've changed up our staging a little bit at Rolling Wheels, just the line makeup to make sure that people could still park and get close to the event, and so we're excited about that, and we're excited. Weed Sport's coming around. We had our inspection today, and we got a clean bill of health and ready to do some racing out here. And so I know that's probably in question in some people's minds. They always seem to think because it was shut down that we're not going to have it ready to go. But the inspection went great, and we're cleaning. We're we're getting ready for Wednesday night. It's going to be an overall big week, and there's some new partners on board, and this new media challenge, and new sponsors. With our Friday night event with Dirt Track Digest and STR Trailer Repair, and we're just. It's just going to be a great week. I always say we're 5 days of great weather from having the biggest event in Central New York.
Yep, and hopefully the weather will be nice.
Yes, let's hope so.
Yep.
I don't mind cold, just nice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you always want it warm, but the main thing is no precipitation.
No rain. Or snow.
That's right.
Well, snow.
Snow. Been there.
That counts as
Yeah,
precipitation.
Yeah, I've been there, done that too.
Remember that? It was the yellow and red. Dan Miller's 22. That Stewie drove it, and we sat in the top row, and it was snowing at like 11 o'clock. It was just,
it was cold.
What a great night.
Good times.
Been there.
Yep. So, all right, Jeff, man, we'll let you go again. Thanks for coming on, and I'm sure we'll chat with you again here in real soon.
I appreciate everything you guys do for not only Super Dirt Week but the sport, and look forward to taking this one to another level. So. We'll chat next week, and hopefully I got something to top the pole position event.
Sounds good, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Have a good night, guys.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
How about that? Congratulations, Mike. I think.
Yeah,
I feel like I got pressured there a little bit with that race.
Why? You got to go?
What was the date again?
September 24th. At 11 a.m.
Wow.
What else you doing?
Probably nothing. Let's see, what is that? Is it Monday?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
Hold on. You want to know
It's
what day
Monday.
of the week?
That's a Monday because Fonda's 21, 22?
September 24th is a Tuesday.
Or is it Tuesday?
It's
Okay.
Tuesday
Yeah,
morning.
it's Tuesday the 24th.
Okay. Wow.
I feel a cold coming on.
Yep. I feel an illness day at work.
Nobody at your workplace watches this crap, do they?
I don't know.
Thanks for summing that one up well,
No.
John.
Watches this crap.
Nope. Listen, there's two worlds, man. There's racing world.
You
and then
drove all the way
there's-
from Syracuse to be part of this
Yeah,
crap.
Yeah, I know.
What a
Work.
dummy.
Yeah, but there's two worlds, man. There's
I was
racing
about to
world.
do two advertisements,
And work
too.
world.
You prefaced
Yeah.
it with crap. Thank
Yep.
you.
Pay,
You know who's not-
pay no attention.
Yeah, you know who's not crap? Not crap whatsoever. Is the official fan connection sponsor of Creekside Entertainment. Out of Newark, they're the fastest growing DJ services in the Finger Lakes. The group features anything you might need to kickstart your next party or gathering. The official photo booth provider of the Rochester Night Hawks, Creekside Entertainment offers DJ services. You're like a 5-year-old. You're just giggling like crazy over there.
I'm laughing at him.
Trying to be professional over here.
What are you
Jeez
listening to me for if
Christ.
you're being professional?
Ah, because
If you're being professional, you should not have brought us.
You are. It's like, high school.
Keep going.
They're in the area all over the place. FNA Rhythm and Booze on Tuesday nights. Look at you giggling over there. You're a maniac.
Rhythm and booze. I love
Rhythm and Booze in Waterloo. Every Friday night at the Poorhouse from 9 to 1, all the way through December. Every Friday night at the Quality Inn located in Newark, featuring rock and roll karaoke, 9:30 to 1:30 a.m. Saturday nights at the Pennsylvania VFW from 8 to 12. That's Creekside Entertainment, the official fan connection sponsors of the 31st Lap. Online Creekside Entertainment, DJ.com. Call Stu at 315-481-9700 or email creeksideentertainment@yahoo.com. And, of course, we were remiss to forget D'Amico Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They've been a staple in the Finger Lakes since 1963. D'Amico Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram offers full-service parts and sales from their headquarters on Routes 5 and 20 on the west side of Geneva. The lineup includes the beautiful new 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee, Dodge's hot new offering, the Dart, the Charger, the Challenger, the 200, the 300, and you're sad. You're sad over there.
Beyond sad.
Keep going.
I'm working on it. They need all sorts of trade-ins. They had record May, June, July, August sales. Their summers were incredible. They're in desperate need of quality pre-owned vehicles and will hold nothing back in giving you the most that they can for your car, helping you into one of their new cars, vans, SUVs, or trucks. Visit my favorite sales rep, Mike Godkin and Mike D'Amico, and the rest of the D'Amico family online at D'AmicoChryslerDodgeJeep.com or visit them in person at the dealership, open daily, Monday to Saturday at 8:30. For more information, call D'Amico's at 877-407-7207.
Go get a Mopar from D'Amico Dodge.
Yeah, buddy. I love it.
That's right.
My car's looking good.
Thing does
It's
look
got
pretty
60.
sharp.
It's got 60. I think it's like 68,000 miles on it now.
Already?
Already.
Damn.
I got
Going
45 on mine. I bought it with 19 back in March.
That's doing some moving.
Yeah.
Get her done. Good times.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just talking. Mohawk will make a decision in the morning about racing tomorrow. They got a lot of water.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
From
they
the
were
rain?
pumping it. They were pumping it out. I saw Austin Tom's Facebook today, and I'm like,
What are they going to do? Friday and
I don't know.
Saturday and Sunday,
I
or
don't know.
I don't know.
Craig's talking about it in the chat room.
Be
Craig,
a
updates.
crying shame if they couldn't.
No,
race
I think they will
modifieds out
use
there.
Sunday. There you go.
Huh? Sunday?
Yeah.
Saturday,
Ooh.
Sunday?
So if
See,
that
so-
happens, how many people go to Grandview for the 76?
Well, it's Saturday, Sunday. It's Friday,
Saturday's-
Saturday.
Right.
Saturday's
Saturday's
the big block.
Super Dirt Series race. Remember that was
So-
the whole
Right.
issue we had last year?
Last year they
Right.
switched them.
They switched them. It was Friday night because it was $50,000 to win that show. So
Right.
this year they left it alone because it's only 25.
Yeah, I know. Only 25. The
Only
second
25.
highest paying modified Northeast dirt modified race there is next to Super Dirt Week.
It's not at a racetrack. They're just going to wreck each other. It sucks.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Riding the cushion. We touched on this a little bit earlier, no less. The doctor's going to the 76er.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. It's officially on his
Yes, he
fan
is.
Facebook page, which you're not a member of.
No, I'm
I
not.
am. I'm special.
So take
What
that.
about his dirt
Yeah.
points?
Yeah, you and about
I
a million
don't
other
think
people.
he cares.
What about him?
About his dirt
When's the
points.
last time you've known that man to race and give a crap about points?
Just over the
Last
wire.
year he did.
This is on the Danny Johnson from Cody Decker, so you know it's true. The doctor will be in attendance at the 43rd Annual Freedom 76 at Grandview Speedway.
I only believe it if
Bob Thomas?
RWT tells me.
Well, Cody Decker's
That's
usually
true.
pretty
I'm going to
accurate.
text him right now. That's it.
Oh, jeez.
Text him, confirm that.
I will.
Tell him I said hi.
Yeah. All right. So we're just going to sit here and be silent until we get a response.
Until we get official confirmation. I mean, we've had it. We had a couple two different times on.
We're waiting for you.
Had it a couple two different times here in the live chat, and there's a bunch of people that are corroborating the story, but
It's not good enough for John.
it isn't.
He has
It
to
is
see it
what it
written in Danny Johnson's blood
He
straight
has
from
to-
his fingers.
There's certain people you believe things from, you know, and you have certain people that you get information from that you know is good.
Well, that's why whenever you tell me anything, I always call people to confirm it.
You're such a dork.
That was good.
Listen, Dink.
Yeah. So, well, how did we do with our picks last week? I was way off because Aaron Knott didn't even come
What did
back.
we even pick? Oh, I
Sprint
picked
car.
Wayne
See, I-
Johnson, who started on the front row and
And boom,
dropped like a stone.
boat
Did he-
anchor.
Where the hell did he finish? He wasn't in the top five.
No. He
Timmy confirmed it for you.
basically decided not to get lapped, so he pulled in.
He did?
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because he was there Friday night or Saturday night, and the track was heavy and it was fat. I mean, you would have loved Utica. It was stupid. I mean, they were turning 15-second laps, like 15-1, 15-2. Like it was nuts. You know, Sunday 19, 20 laps,
Yeah.
second lap. Does that tell you the difference?
Glass.
But, yeah. So I go down there and I'm doing the redraw, and I talk to everybody. You know, just because you know we're waiting for the sun to go down because there's a spot off of 2 where you can't see if the sun's up.
Okay, it is confirmed.
I told you, Jesus, man. So
Is that a text from Kimmy?
Nope. She
Kimmy
doesn't have my phone number.
Race chaser.
don't worry, I'll give it to her. So,
No,
anyways,
better watch your mouth.
Just
So-
just post it on DTD.
yeah. So
There you go.
So Sunday, I talked to him down on the track. He goes, "Yeah, they tell me this place gets slick, but man, last night it wasn't slick." He goes, "Today, yeah, it's a little slick."
Welcome to New York.
A little
Yeah.
different.
I mean, if you don't race there weekly, it's tough to figure that place out. I mean,
Yep.
if you look at the guys that did well, I mean, it was mostly ESS regulars that finished up
Got a
towards
lot
the
of
front.
laps there.
I mean, yeah, there was a lot of guys again that went home because, again, the 2 days.
Well, the weather, I know Aaron
yeah.
Knott had to leave, right?
Yeah, I mean, the thing was we started at 6 on Sunday, so by the time they get home, it's
Oh, yeah.
you know, and a lot of these guys again, they're 360s. They have real jobs. Like it's not
Mhm.
we race for a living. You know, we have jobs, so they got to go home and
Yep.
go to work. I know that's why Billy Pouch Jr. was in the A main and decided to go home.
Oh, he didn't end up racing.
Nope, he ended
Sunday.
up going home on Saturday
Because
night.
I saw the top 5, but I never did look at the full results.
Yeah, I mean, Bart Bittner was in a qualifying spot in the 5th. He went home again. He's got work Monday morning, and you know, and the good thing was all the guys that did go home all said, you know, hey, it's nothing against the track or anything, but we got.
Yeah,
we
what are you
got
going to do?
commitments.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, so-
weather will do that sometimes.
But again, I had Aaron Knott, but I did preface it with I should be picking Stewart Friesen. I just want to remind you,
You
of
did.
that. So I was just going out on a limb there. Who'd you pick?
Wayne Johnson.
Oh yeah, who'd you pick?
Cobra.
Who'd you pick? He ended up racing like a sports car or something on Sunday at Watkins Glen.
Oh, really?
Who'd you pick? Poirier?
Might have been.
Yep. I win.
Yeah, I think he did.
I'm going to
Yeah.
just say I win because I
whatever.
theoretically picked Stewart Friesen.
I told
Nobody
I
picks
told-
Dewey.
I told.
I remember having that
I
conversation.
theoretically agreed with you.
Yeah, theoretically I said I should be
So-
picking Stewart Friesen because he's going to win this race.
So that makes
I
us
theoretically
that makes us
think
co-winners.
you're full of crap.
Huh? I just picked Aaron Knott to be different because it's easy to pick the guy you think's going to win. You know, you change it up.
by your theory, I'm claiming
All right, let's
claiming
put
a win right along with you.
What are we picking this
It's
weekend?
a sixer. We got to. I'm not going to it, but we'll pick it. I'd say the Jim Nace Memorial National Open at Selinsgrove, but none of you guys are going to go. So
I'll take the 4-play car before anybody else does.
He sucks.
Yeah, okay.
That was a great race.
Nice try. It was a great race.
I'll take CVD so that way nobody can take him. So that'll leave you guys, everybody out.
It's over.
Done. Good luck.
You guys have fun.
Yeah. Bobby Varon's going. He's finished second last year.
Strunk won it last year.
Yeah. Stierunk.
So, do we have picks then?
Mimi's
Yeah, I got
Mimi's won
CVD.
that race 2 or 3 times.
He picked Howard. I picked CVD.
Okay.
Stewie said he was going, didn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
he is going to be there.
Picking Stu?
Yep. I'm taking Stu, so we don't, have that mistake 2 weeks in a
And
row.
no red cars.
No red cars.
Just
They're
for
going
the
to be at
record.
Mohawk. What was your pick?
You picked Howard?
He
I
picked
did.
Howard. Fine.
That'd be me.
If this wasn't a family
I thought
show,
you
I'd
tried
make a comment about that.
I'll take Strunk.
Yeah. Vinny's car, 4-star.
Yeah.
The 4-star escort service.
Nobody's taking Alan?
Alan
Alan.
Johnson.
Nobody wants Alan?
No.
He's running
driving Kyle
Kyle
Weiss's
Weiss's.
Yeah, the last time he drove that car, he finished second
Yeah.
in that
No.
race.
Nah. Come on. Why would I pick Alan over Craig Von Dorn?
I'm
No,
just
I'm
saying.
not-
I'm just saying.
If we were
he fin-
talking Canandaigua, I'm picking
I'm just
Alan
saying, he
Johnson. But we're
finished
talking.
second.
Yeah, but when he finished second,
He finished
Yeah.
second.
did
in
so
that-
by
in
a
that
half
car
a
in that
car
race.
length
To who?
in that
Who did
car.
he
My
finished second
driver,
to?
of course. Yeah, that's right. 4-play.
Whatever.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Let me know how that works out next year.
Okay, so I'm taking Stewie and saying that I should have picked Alan.
Okay.
There you go.
That's fine. That's the new
Just-
rules.
I should have.
That's the new
Just
rules.
to hedge my
you
bet.
Get
We get a
two.
DH.
You get
A dark
yeah,
horse.
You get two. Yep. You get two.
We get Shawnee's DH.
Yep. So.
Who's
Good
my
stuff.
DH?
Oh, by the way,
you don't get to pick one,
text
only one
update
per
from
week.
Brett Dale. He said the weather will be
I don't-
fine in November.
I don't need.
Thanks, Brett.
He is
a
guaranteeing
DH.
it.
Hey, we've had 80-degree days in Thanksgiving weekend.
We
so.
had what the first
You
week
never
in
know.
November there when we were at Super Dirt Week when it got rained out. We came back and it was 90.
Yeah,
It was
t-shirts and
sunny.
shorts.
Two winters ago, we could have raced right into December. We didn't get any snow till January a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
So
Was it this year? There was nothing on the ground early in the year. Like we could
No,
have literally
thi-
raced in February.
this past winter, we got hammered pretty good early. It got cold early.
Yeah,
Oh, you mean snow?
Yeah, both.
I didn't get that much snow this year that I recall.
You got really hammered.
Yeah, but he started
Yeah,
in
he
the
got
fall.
it. Yeah. He was, you know what? He had enough booze that night at Super Dirt Week that
Should have been dead.
He could have been drunk for 2 weeks.
He should have been dead.
I rebounded Monday.
Yeah. Yep. Oh man, I don't know how you did it. I mean, I woke up, I was fine. You were
With every swallow, I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
straight
what's
out
he
of the
doing?
bottle liquor. Oh man, what's this? It's got a cinnamon stick in it. Let's drink that. Is that a bottle of wine?
Oh, look.
I like wine.
Oh, look, turpentine. Let me have that.
High five. That's his thing. Everybody's got a drunk take. His is high five. He's like David Putty on Seinfeld. High five.
I don't know who that is.
You never seen the Seinfeld? Putty? That's the best.
No.
Oh my god.
I can't believe it's all. Yeah, I mean, so there's our Sixer picks, and I don't know what else we got.
That means Mike's done.
Yeah,
He made
what
his
else?
pick.
What else
It's
we got?
over.
What
There's got to
else
be
we
something
got?
left to talk
We're
about
an
for a couple
hour.
minutes.
We're
right?
at an hour and a half.
We're at an hour and a
We got a
half.
little bit of time.
Shut up.
We all got a little bit of something. You're
That's
right.
right.
I mean, instead of waiting until the live chat dwindles down to 3 people.
Pay
We're
no,
at 19 viewers right now.
pay no
Yeah, we're at
attention.
20.
Wow.
See, people want to hear us.
Yeah.
Leave it up
Well,
to them.
speak-
Do they want 10 more minutes?
Of what?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
of
We'll
what?
figure it out.
Yeah,
Freeform Thursday. Give us a topic. We'll discuss.
What do you want to talk about,
10
people?
more minutes. Obama's talking about a campsite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe
have
I
it.
didn't bring up a camping question.
And I thought you were going to.
He answered it last week.
We want 10 more.
I had
Miller
one
Lights.
question. Are we staging at Rolling Wheels or not? That was it.
And it took you 45 minutes to ask it.
It did not. Jesus Christ.
I don't think he's going to help you.
Camping is kind of important there. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but there are a lot of
really
campers
are-
in Super
Yeah,
Duty.
I'll say what you say. Pay no attention.
Are we really doing 10 minutes on camping?
Listen.
Seriously?
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Matt's
No.
tires. Well, that we can't talk about that because we don't know what the
What
results.
about his tires?
They took him to check to see if they were softened at
Matt
Canandaigua.
Shepard, I'm assuming you're talking about?
Yeah, the Canandaigua.
Yeah, I don't even know nothing about it.
Yep, nothing. Nothing. Oh, I like that front page on DIRTcar Digest right now. Little story about me partnering with, or us partnering.
Us Dirt Track Digest, not the 31st lap. Don't get confused.
Yeah, us. Oh, it's all one.
Yeah, I don't think
Give
we-
me a break. It is all.
So
You're not gonna
besides
see a 31st lap banner out
besides
Yeah.
me, who's been to pole position already?
I don't even know where it is.
It's right in the mall. Destiny USA, formerly Carousel, Syracuse.
Oh, okay.
I have not, but I will be on the 24th.
You have, right, Mike?
I've never been there.
You didn't go yet either?
No.
I went once.
You know what? I want to
free.
do it, but I was looking at the price. I'm like,
Yeah.
I like go-karts, but if I'm not...
It's insanely
You're racing against the clock, first off. And then it's like...
it's not racing. It's
not
time
real
trialing.
cheap. Like, once you get the license and all that, it's not bad. But when that first investment you're making, it's like, whoa. But, again, it is what it is.
Can I say Northgate Speedway?
Yeah, I know, Northgate. I know, it sucks, right? It's gone. I remember I used to get pissed at Northgate.
I wish it was still
Remember
open.
Northgate, you had to buy a license for like $2. You're like, what the hell? $2. That's crap.
Yeah, I know. Now it's like $50.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see, Can-Am allegedly sold, which I believe is true from the gossip that I'm hearing.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
Why? Oh, you're not
You
a
already
Tiger
know.
Chapman fan. You hate him because, yeah, I know.
And I can go back there again if it's sold.
Seriously?
Hey, stand firm
Got
on
to
that.
stand for something.
Stand firm on that deal.
Thank you.
Yep.
It wasn't,
Whatever.
Wasn't right.
If we based our decisions and not go to tracks based on what the promoter does, there's not one track in this country you'd go to.
This was pretty bad.
Yeah, he yelled at a little kid.
Yeah. He hit him too, didn't he?
No, he just...
You strangled him or something crazy.
Love tap.
I know he
He's a
reached
little
in the
kid.
car.
Listen, if you work with kids, you realize you want to do that too.
Yeah, okay. You let me know how long. You let me know how long you have your job.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, I haven't done it yet. I mean, I've made it 10 years without strangling a kid. It's pretty good.
Yet.
Yeah. You notice I put that in there?
Yet.
Last year, figured by the time, let's say I strangled a kid on the first day, with all the union stuff and all that you got to go through, by the end of the year, I'll just be forced into retirement. I'll get a whole year worth of pay.
Somebody picked Mimi on the chat room.
Mimi DeSantis.
Is that their pick for the freedom?
Yeah. So. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. So what
Well,
else?
I'm actually kind of relieved that Danny's going to Grandview now because he's on my 3 teams. I
I
actually
think I
need
got
him there.
Stewie on my fantasy team, so I'm fine with Stewie going there. That's good for me.
Yeah, it's double points.
Yep, that'll help. That'll help.
Are you
'Cause
going
I
to be here?
suck.
Are you going to be here next Thursday?
What's next Thursday?
It'd be
Nothing.
the 31st lap.
No, what's the race next Thursday?
There's nothing. There's no
Yeah, I'll
race.
be here. The first show that I'm missing would be Brewerton, I think. Oh wait, I got a parent night in there somewhere.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's a Thursday.
Probably.
I probably got to go to
That's
that.
the way it's going to go.
I think I took that off. What, last year?
You may have. I don't know.
One
for
of them,
sure.
yeah, because we had Matt Hirschman on.
Yeah.
I wanted to have him on, so I'm like, yeah, I'm sick.
Wow.
Whatever.
Whatever works.
You gotta love it.
You know what happens though? Anytime I actually take a sick day to just do nothing and like recover, you actually get sick. It sucks. Like then you go to work the next day and you feel worse than you did the day you actually took off.
Yeah, but you can't call off.
You can't call off 2 days in a row because you already took one off the day
Yeah,
before.
but at least it backs up your story that it was definitely the worst sickness ever.
Yeah,
and you look like
Did you
crap.
take a sick day on Monday last year after Super Dare Week?
No.
No, you had the day off.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
Suckers.
had planned on that day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a given.
You always have the day off after Super
Yeah,
Bowl
'cause
week.
it's
It's a holiday.
it is.
I took it.
Are you going to get permission this time before Sunday to stay?
Yeah, you might
Just
better.
tell
you
the
might-
wife
Jimmy
so I don't
Brewer.
You
get
might
home.
better nip that in the bud.
Yeah, just tell the wife you're staying.
Well, she's talking about coming out.
Oh,
boy,
that's
baby-
trouble. He's not even drinking at all
That's
then.
babysitter.
No drinking.
That's what that is. After
Listen,
last year's performance.
listen, I cannot. I need an adult. I
Hello?
need to be in.
Where's Chris? He's indisposed. Don't worry, he's okay.
That was
Where is he? I go, well, he's in the bathroom throwing up. I mean, I can hand him the phone, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to talk to him right now. That might have been the best phone call ever.
She's- yeah.
Because you're incoherent. I'm like, well, I guess. I'm like, oh, it's Melissa. That means I better answer this because she called like 12 times.
Hey,
Hello?
we
Dr. Smooth.
Who is this?
there is a little bit of NASCAR news this weekend. Justin Allgaier's making his Cup debut this weekend.
All right, he's driving for Phoenix, right?
The 51 James Finch team was bought by Harry Scott Turner, or whatever his name is. Harry Scott. It's part owner of Turner Scott Motorsports. Yeah. And I believe there's a press conference tomorrow at 4:30 in Chicago, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the announcement of Justin going for
You're
Rookie
going
of
to
the Year.
TiVo it so you can watch the whole
Going
thing?
for Rookie of the Year next year in Cup. It will not be on TV. The press conference is not on TV.
It's that
'Cause
exciting.
It's online.
cares.
NASCAR.com. You can watch it.
Yeah. See this? We're talking
But
NASCAR again, and it's making me
I'm
yawn.
pretty sure that's what the announcement is going to be.
I'll wake you up when we're done.
All right, let's
So
predict.
you'll have Kyle Larson and Justin Allgaier fighting for Rookie of the Year honors next year.
What are you going to do?
I know. I'm going to be torn.
You are done. You got to root for Larson.
Because Justin is my nationwide driver the last few years, and obviously this year I'm rooting for him and Kyle. So now they're both moving up at the same time. That sucks. And I already got a Cup driver. I don't need 3 people.
I only got one, man.
I'd rather
Tony
see Justin
Stewart.
stay in nationwide.
I'll be a homer on that one.
I'll be driverless there next year.
Yep. You'll find somebody to root for. Elliott Sadler.
Yeah, buddy.
Won't be a Dylan, I can tell you that.
They weren't bad. They're actually nice.
They're dorks.
Were you about to say something
No.
of value?
I was going to say something
what were
like
you gonna say?
we should predict what's going to happen to Logano. I'll tell you this, nothing.
Well, I think it would have been out by now.
Yeah, nothing.
Tomorrow starts the weekend. They should have had it done by today if they were going to do it.
It'd be great if they wait till Sunday morning after qualifying. Oh, yeah, by the way, you're
That's
not
it.
in.
You're not in the chase. We just put in Jeff Gordon.
They're doing a national anthem. They walk over and tell them.
Yeah, can you imagine? They walk over to the car. They're like, can you put the window net for a second? We got it. Just 1 second. Put the window net down. Yeah, you're out.
poor captain will have a heart attack.
But, well,
Because that's his only driver in the chase.
yeah.
After winning a title last year.
Yeah, Kozlowski sucks.
He was not good this year.
You know what? It's because he was drunk
Should
on
have stuck with them
ESPN,
friggin' Mopars. That was the problem.
which was
Should've
awesome.
stuck with him.
I got to tell you.
Need a
It's
Rams
still
head
the
on
best
front of that.
ESPN
That's right.
interview I've ever seen.
What's that?
Him holding that big glass of beer, drinking
Oh, I
beer
know.
on ESPN.
I love that glass. I want one of those.
That was awesome.
I saw that glass. I'm like, holy crap, where'd you get that? It was huge.
Could you buy it or bid on it or
You
something?
you could buy it on Miller Lite's website, but it was like $50 or something. I'm like, dude, it's a glass.
Yeah. Oh, for the
I
record.
don't need it that bad.
One more thing. I'm playing in the Kick It for Cancer kickball tournament.
At
for
the Grove, right?
For the National Open. If you want to donate, go to Kick It for Cancer and find the event. It's the National Open. It's on the first weekend of October. Let me give you a date. That would be October 4th is the date of the tournament.
We should do picks on how many RKI he's going to have down there.
Runs kicked in. Hey, in my video blog, I kept track of hot dips.
I'm gonna take a poll on swing and a miss.
Which muscle will Mel pull trying to run after the ball?
Strike one.
Mike's hobbling around school. Mike's hobbling around school because he's got to pull the abs muscle.
Listen,
let's take a poll.
I
What
was
goes
running.
further?
I was coaching baseball in the spring, and I freaking tore my calf muscle. That was painful enough.
You tore it?
Oh yeah, dude, that hurt like hell.
Yeah, let's take a poll. What goes further, the shoe or the ball?
Listen, Mr. Athletic over there, you of all people should be making jokes about my athletic ability.
Hey, I can run.
Yeah.
I won't run far, but I can run.
If you're being chased.
Yeah, I can run. Yeah.
A rabid bear. Yeah, you can run.
Yeah, I don't have to be fast. I just have to be faster than you.
That's right. That's right. That's all that matters.
That's the old phrase, right? So, you know what? We got to wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah, just before we go.
We're digressed.
No.
Yeah.
We were
Now,
gone.
The
We were gone.
the fantasy league, I haven't told anybody, I don't think, online or on
We
the
just
air,
lost 6 viewers.
that next year we are doing a sprint car league next year, 2014.
Yep, it'll be me
so
and
we will
three of
have
my
a dirt
friends.
modified league and a sprint car league.
Excellent. We can get into more of those details next year.
That's right.
I'm excited.
This winter.
This winter? Really?
This winter we'll
This
talk
winter?
about it.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking Bronson Mason.
Who are we going to have in as a guest to talk about this?
Whoever you want.
Okay.
Darren Pittman.
Yep.
Hey, we had him once. Now he's going to win the Outlaw Championship. Now we got to get him again.
Yeah. How are we gonna pull that off?
I'll email
Are
his
you gonna
wife.
Are you gonna hit him up and see if you can get him to be a guest driver?
celebrity driver?
Yeah, celebrity driver. And you're.
Don't worry. I'm already working on stuff. Don't
That's all
worry.
he does.
I bet
Sits home and
JJ
annoys
Yaley.
people. Will you be in my fantasy league?
I bet JJ Yaley's on it. That's gonna do it for this edition of the
Not sprint
31st
cars.
lap. We'll see you right back here again next week.